about Las Vegas shooter on live TV that could change everything. This former CIA operative is all over this Las Vegas shooting, looking for answers to the very questions many of us regular civilians have been asking since the news came out late Sunday night of the tragic event. Schaffer points out the very questionable way the shooting should be considered as a terror attack but isn't being labeled that, as well as the leaked photos of the crime scene that have been found to have been sent to a foreign media source as a controlled leak. Someone wanted us to see those photos, and for good reason. They don't make any sense. Just like much of the rest of the attack makes no sense when being told by the media and authorities. Schaffer isn't the only one to think that this is a flat-out terror attack perpetrated by leftist radicalization. According to Gateway Pundit, former CIA-trained operative Lieutenant Colonel Tony Schaffer went on with Martha MacCallum Tuesday night on Fox News. Schaffer said the Vegas massacre is shaping up to be a deliberate act of terror by a killer who was politically motivated. Lieutenant Colonel Tony Schaffer, I think it's shaping up to be a very deliberate act of terror. This is beyond a dispute. The question becomes motive. Everybody seems to be searching for a motive. I would argue most of the clues of motive is right in front of us. It was a politically selected target. This is the perception based on information. The perception was going to be a lot of pro-gun folks there, Trump supporters at this concert. So therefore, I believe the perception was, by the shooter, by Paddock, this was a legitimate target of political expression. Martha, this may be something people don't like to understand, but the very reason that Hodgkinson did what he did, and I believe Paddock did what he did, because the left has now encouraged the use of violence as an extension and use of political speech. Reported by the Global Dispatch. Schaffer said there are many parallels between the attack and the one carried out against Representative Steve Scalise, Arlaw, and other Republicans by James Thomas Hodgkinson, who volunteered for left-wing causes and was a vocal Bernie Sanders supporter. He called the country music festival a politically selected target, saying that Paddock could have chosen it because of the fact many country fans are Trump supporters or pro-Second Amendment type people. This was a legitimate target of political expression, said Schaffer, adding that the left has now encouraged the use of violence as an extension and use of political speech. Schaffer said that Paddock could have viewed the attack as a legitimate target of political expression. The very reason Hodgkinson did what he did. While appearing on the Laura Ingraham show, Schaffer questioned why the video was not released to the public, noting how the attackers usually rehearses and walks the ground of the attack. There is a lot of things that are really troubling, asking why no one noted Paddock moving thousands of rounds of ammo to the 32 floor. The lieutenant colonel asks about the money going to the Philippines and the controlled leak of the crime scene's photos to a foreign press site. When pressed by Ingraham, Schaffer stated that he believes Paddock was radicalized in the leftist angle to attack a Trump supporter hotspot, therefore creating parallels to the Scalise shooting. The conservative host and Schaffer discussed the bizarre nature of the statements made by Paddock's brother, who admitted to not seeing Paddock for years. Later they repeat, "Where's the camera footage? We are owed a clear, concise accounting of those minutes from the time he started shooting until the time SWAT knocked the door down," Schaffer stated. The fact that the FBI dismissed terrorism within hours of the shooting was completely insane, according to Schaffer, especially given the revelation that Paddock wired $100,000 to the Philippines before the attack. There is so much to be said for when a highly trained CIA operative is literally backing up the majority of the population's questions and speculations on what actually happened the night of the shooting. Something is off, we know that. Now, we need to know exactly what it is that this is all leading to. Never doubt that there is a bigger fish at the end of the line. It is time that our media is forced to tell us the truth, and well past time that authorities provide the facts, all of the facts. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.